WomenGive started with the goal of encouraging and supporting self-sufficiency for women and girls.
Well, I was recently divorced and just right away decided to go into college, but there was no way that I could go to college without childcare support.
I was like 2 steps away from dropping out of school and just saying, okay, I'm gonna have to go back when my son starts going to school, elementary school full time.
Having an education affects your children. It's really a value.
We're pushing to do the best that we can do and go to school and do something that will eventually impact society on probably such a much broader scale than if we were to just, stay put in a kind of dead-end job.
Each time you read a new applicant, it's a new story, but the bottom line is still the same. They want to improve themselves so that they can do more for their kids.
I think the main reason I'm really passionate about WomenGive is because I was raised by a single mom, and watching how much my mom struggled, I decided that I never wanted to have to be like that myself. And as soon as I heard about WomenGive, I thought this is a great opportunity for me to help other women.
Childcare assistance isn't available in Larimer County for parents who are going to school. There are a lot of barriers to self-sufficiency. That's the one that we began to look at as a way for WomenGive to fill a gap in our community.
Since the group started several years ago, our first emphasis has been in giving childcare scholarships for single moms that are returning to school.
It's allowed me to go to school. I wouldn't have been able to go to school without it.
The enthusiasm, the sparkle, it shows how much can happen when women put their minds together.
As a woman interested in making a difference through philanthropy, it's a perfect package.
It's a collaboration between individual women community members, between United Way and the Women's Foundation of Colorado.
30% of each membership to WomenGive goes to the Women's Foundation of Colorado to address public policy issues and to remove barriers at that level to self-sufficiency for women and girls.
A lot of the women that are in WomenGive were women that were once a time in my position. And so I think it would be a great thing for me to be able to be a member of WomenGive someday.
I'm just astounded sometimes when I look across the membership list, because it just makes me smile to see all of these incredible women with incredible backgrounds in our community who come together for this.
If I were to say something to somebody else in the community about WomenGive, I would say come join us and come help us make this difference in the community. Make the difference one family at a time in making our community a better place.
I think it's also important to keep in mind that I know it's always difficult to think of giving more money monthly to a charity, and especially in tough economic times. But if we think it's hard for us right now, think of just how much harder it is for these women who are single moms and are struggling.
I just want to say thank you. I don't know if I explained it enough how much it really changes the dynamic of people's lives when we have things such as childcare scholarships. It was a big struggle for me and for many women out there. I've heard it time and time again that that's the biggest struggle that people have when they're trying to get back into school.
If it wasn't for WomenGive, I really don't know what my life would be like right now. I suspect that, I would be pretty miserable, because I know I was before I found it.
The road that they're walking is so long and so steep, but they're trying so hard. And they see the value, they understand they need to keep working on it. And this little bit that we can do can just make the difference for them. And it's nice to know that you may really have made a difference in somebody's life.